Hey Silkies, it's Black Silk. I'm in a different location than usual, and I actually am trying it out, and it's earlier in the day than it normally is when I record, so if you hear background noise, I apologize. I got a day look going on, so no dark makeup. Typically when I go out and have to wear a mask, I don't like to wear black lipstick because it stains my mask, so neutral is the best for me. No one's going to see it anyway. I do like neutral tones, and I do prefer that for my day looks most of the time, but that's sometimes like when I'm going to run errands or something like that. But yeah, I had plans today and they did not fall through, so I'm going to chill with the Silkies today. Okay, so this is just basically my vlog that I'm doing, and it might be a bit of a rant because I have a few things to say, and I'm not planning on having it be a long video. Like my last vlog that I did was pretty long, and this one I don't really want to make it too long, but it could be fairly long. I don't know, just warning you, we'll see where this goes. Okay, so first things first, because this is the top thing that I'm dealing with now. My video I made, I think it was a couple of years ago, about of herbs and altars. That one is still trending on my YouTube because a lot of people look that person up and they come across my video and are like mostly going on there to troll, and I've kept some of the comments on the videos, and I've banned a few people because they're not actually watching the video most of the time, or they skim through the video and they just want to bitch and complain about my opinion about what Of Herbs and Altars said in that one video. I'm not subscribed to Of Herbs and Altars. I'm never going to subscribe to that channel. I only came across that video because it was suggested by one of the Silkies, and I had some things to say about it, and I'm not changing my opinion about it. Like, no matter how many times any of you come to my channel, what I said still stands. In the original video, I did not know Of Herbs and Altars pronouns, and a lot of people try to contact or try to attack me for that, but I did pen at the top that I corrected the pronouns, and that wasn't unintentional. So there's a lot of reasons people keep digging over and over, and actually some of their fan base came to my channel and said they were fans of that channel up until that point, and they were like, what the hell is Of Herbs and Altars going on about in that video? And some people who had never been subscribed to that channel came to my channel, heard my opinion, and took my video and my opinion and decided for themselves whether or not they were going to like that specific video. And then I have people saying that, oh, you can't judge the whole channel just based on one video. I didn't say that I was judging the entire channel. Like, a lot of people are constantly coming for me about that one video, and that was just my opinion. That was different from Of Herbs and Altars. And based on that video, it's like, okay, so Of Herbs and Altars could easily learn from that and take into consideration of other people's opinions about that specific topic, because I do think it was wrong about the specific things I talked about in that. I will link the video down below because I'm talking about this so much, and it's best to have reference in this, but it wasn't hate against Of Herbs and Altars in general. It wasn't hate towards that. I didn't agree with those specific opinions of Herbs and Altars. So the fan base of that channel, though, made it really, really gross. Like, instead of it being a learning experience where Of Herbs and Altars could have learned from it, or from me or whoever out there just having a different opinion, the fan base wants to come to my channel and just be immature. So you're making it worse. So you're pretty much justifying what I said in the last video. That's pretty much what you're doing. So they made it a lot worse by doing that. So instead of just me having a light opinion about that specific topic that I mentioned in my last video, they made it a lot worse and made me have more of a negative view about that channel now. So I want nothing to do with that channel. If one of the Silkies brings up another video of herbs and altars, and there's another opinion being said that I don't agree with, I'm going to do that. That's the problem with YouTube. I'm going to talk about how toxic YouTube is too. That's the problem with YouTube, is that people think that just because you have a pretty face, or you're attractive or rich or whatever, it's okay that you can get away with saying certain things and have it be wrong. But you can't just say certain things just because you're wealthy or attractive. So, I mean, that doesn't justify being an asshole. Sorry to say it, that doesn't justify it just because you're one of those. So I don't care how popular or attractive or how rich you are. If you are saying something that's wrong, I'm going to call it out. If your fan base wants to be childish and come from my page because I don't agree with your immature, prejudiced views, then they're kind of justifying your behavior, which kind of actually makes it worse. It actually makes it more negative, because you got those people agreeing with that bullshit. So right now I have a negative view on that. That video is like 2 years old and is still trending really high on my YouTube, and it's just a bunch of haters most of the time. So I disabled a few things on that video, but it's staying up. I'm not taking it down no matter how many people comment on it. It's going to stay there, so you guys can get over it. Yeah. So a lot of people want to make comments about my YouTube and how I do things. First of all, and I stated this before, I post random content on my YouTube. So a lot of people say, oh, I don't like it because it's boring and you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. Okay, first of all, my videos are pretty organized compared to how they used to be, because I have ADHD. So me making a list and talking about each subject in my videos actually helps me get them out, because otherwise it would be literally all over the place, and I do try to stay on topic. It's not easy when you have that, and a lot of people in the United States have that. So if you don't like how I do my videos or how I look or anything that I talk about, then you're free to get your ass off my YouTube, pretty much. I don't care. I'm going to post what I want to post. It is my YouTube. So if you don't like what I post and you want something else, feel free to go follow someone else, because I'm not changing it at all. I don't know what to tell you. That's how it's going to be. It's always going to be random content. That's what I like. I post what I like, and there's not much else I can say about that. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how toxic the YouTube community is, and I did mention a bit earlier that I was going to talk about that. Okay, so I've seen this recently, and I made a comment on this recently, not on my YouTube, but it was on social media. It was about big YouTubers like PewDiePie or Jeffree Star, other big YouTubers really popular in the makeup and beauty community who are toxic. Trisha Paytas. I made a video about Trisha a long time ago. I took that down. A lot of Trisha's fan base try to come for me because I think she's problematic. I still think she's problematic. Like before, if I didn't think she was problematic before, she definitely is now. And I pretty much try to stay out of that drama because that's not my thing. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't really care about all that bullshit. A lot of them are problematic, and they'll say something racist or something prejudiced or just something that's unethical, and they'll be like, oh, let me go make an apology video because people didn't like that. So you're like, so let me just go ahead and make an apology video and everything's all better. Okay, no, not if you're not sincere. You're doing it just because people are mad at you, not because you're sincere. That's a problem. Okay, so an example of PewDiePie. I followed PewDiePie when he first came out, and that was back when he had like the Amnesia series going on, and he wasn't as popular as he is now. I don't follow him anymore. He has said the N-word in a live stream, and actually, and I'm not proud to say this, he actually had said the N-word before, way before, and he said it really easily. And I thought maybe, okay, because he's Swedish and his English isn't that good, maybe I'm just hearing things. But the fact that he said it later pretty much justified what I was thinking. I was suspicious about it. And he made his apology video. I guess other people were saying, his fans were saying that, and I was having a debate on that, and they were saying that he made an apology video, he's changed, and he's changed this, and he's changed that. And I'm like, okay, so you must be new, because PewDiePie has been PewDiePie since the beginning. That's who he is. He's got more famous, and he's a little bit more careful with his words, but he said that really easily, like no thoughts about it, not hesitating, like, oh, maybe I'll say the N-word, or no, he actually just said N-word to set it out. So he said something else about Jews too as well, someone else said, but I didn't hear that one because I stopped following him. But yeah, I supported that channel for a long time, and that was way back, and I think he got married or engaged since then. I don't know, because I don't keep up with PewDiePie, but I think the last thing I've seen with PewDiePie is Meat Canyon drawing a picture of him. So, and it was a funny picture, and I thought it was funny because, yeah, I love that channel. I might do a review on that channel one day, but anyway, so that happened, and I was like, okay, if I was hesitating before, I'm done with this channel. So this also happened for me with Jeffree Star. I used to be a Jeffree Star fan. In one of my old videos, I was dancing to a Jeffree Star song, and at least I think so. I know the song was in the video. It was a really I was a big fan of Jeffree Star, and then over time he just seemed really pretentious. And later I also heard that he was a racist, and I'm like, okay, I'm not saying I disbelieve you, but I want to see the proof. Okay, I do like to have proof. So I went and saw the video myself with proof, and I'm like, oh my god. Well, it doesn't really surprise me, but I can't believe he said that. But I'm no longer a Jeffree Star stan. I don't care what makeup comes out. I'm not a fan of the makeup or anything. And a lot of people say that Jeffree Star is actually doing bad financially, like, you know, going downhill from where he used to be. But yeah, don't pay attention to his channel directly. This is through other people, the screenshots and the videos that they share. So once again, to my point, like, people like that, like, they do these shitty things or say shitty things, and people are like, oh, they made an apology video and they're fine. But the thing is, they haven't changed. They're just not going to show it on camera. Doesn't mean, like, behind the screen they're not still doing it, or that it won't happen again, because it might most likely will happen. I am glad other people got canceled, like Shane Dawson. I used to follow Shane Dawson like way back when, and as I got older, I did see that he was problematic, and I'm glad he got canceled. I know Shane Dawson is trying to come back, or tried to, like, a little while ago, but I'm like, maybe you should just not do that. You shouldn't. But yeah, a lot of people are going to agree on that. But yeah, just because someone's famous or rich or attractive, that really doesn't mean that it's okay to be a shitty person, because you can be pretty on the outside, but ugly on the inside, and you can't polish a turd. Okay, so another toxic thing about YouTube that I'm going to talk about. Yes, so many negative things. Yay. Okay, but I promise I got more positive things towards the end of the video if you stuck here this long. So, okay, YouTube is so focused on fame. Back when YouTube was newer, YouTube seemed a lot more fun. Like, it wasn't like all these ads. Like, I get like 5 ads in some videos. Can't scroll through my timeline without seeing a fucking ad. Like, I'm trying to get to my people that I'm subbed to, and sometimes their videos don't even pop up because of algorithms on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't think that's fair, especially with small YouTubers. Like, it's harder to get your videos out, and I'm still considering myself a small YouTuber. I don't post as often as many YouTubers do because I just kind of lose interest sometimes, and I don't like a lot of the toxic stuff on YouTube. I don't like seeing it. But I do actually follow like a couple of YouTube, not a couple, like a small handful of YouTubers I absolutely always watch. My best friend being one of them. Hi, bestie. I know you're gonna see this too. But yeah, so I actually follow those small handful of people because I actually love their content and I constantly watch them. I am open to trying new channels sometimes. If it pops up on my suggested, I'll click on something and maybe I'll find somebody new. I'm still open to that kind of thing. That's what YouTube is. You know, you're supposed to have fun. But because it's so focused on fame, everybody's doing the same thing. And if you're not doing what's trending or what's popular, your channel's not going to make it. And having my channel be actually random instead of just one topic, it's kind of making it harder for me to do anything. So, and I don't post that much, but I'm glad that a lot of you still follow me, and I've had Patreons on and off. I appreciate you guys. If you subscribe or you don't subscribe, or you come back and then leave and come back, I understand. I'm not mad at you. So but I still appreciate it, and I am trying to make more videos, especially with the fall coming up. So a lot of spooky stuff going on, and of course I'm going to focus a lot on that one. Oh yeah, so I'm going to talk about what's coming up. I can't exactly say which projects are coming up. I'm going to try my best not to spoil it and say anything, but I'm going to give 2 clues for you all. First clue, scary movies. Halloween's coming up, so Halloween themes. We're going to do a lot of scary stuff, Halloween themed stuff. I will try my best to do a lot more of that. That's where I'm going to leave it for right now for that part. And my second hint, you got to listen. Okay, that's all I'm going to give away. You heard music, you heard it right, but I'm working really hard on a couple of projects, and I'm not sure when they're going to be out because everything's kind of new for me, so it's going to take some time, and I do get busy sometimes, so I'm going to actually work hard on it and hopefully have something out within the next few months. I'm not going to say when because, like I said, I don't know when the stuff's going to come out. I don't have a deadline, so but just know that things are coming out, and I am working on things. This video is mainly to, well, usually when I do vlogs, I'm hinting at things I'm working on, or actually show you. I actually want to react to something instead of doing a second video on this, and I am actually going to react to the Blue's Clues video with Steve, and I actually watched it once. I like briefly watched it, but I want to react to it and talk to you guys about that.
Hi. You got a second? Okay. You remember how when we were younger we used to run around and hang out with Blue and find clues and talk to Mr. Salt and freak out about the mail and do all the fun stuff, and then one day I was like, oh hey, guess what? Big news. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
This is my brother Joe. He's your new best friend. And then I got on a bus and I left. And we didn't see each other for like a really long time.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about
I'm a grown-up now.
Great. Because I realized that was kind of abrupt.
Yeah.
I just kind of got up and went to college.
Definitely
And
sucked.
that was really challenging, by the way, but great, because I got to use my mind and take a step at a time, and now I literally am doing many of the things that I wanted to do. And then look at you, and look at all you have done, and all you have accomplished in all that time. And it's just so amazing, right? I mean, we started out with clues, and now it's what? Student loans.
Yeah,
and
fun.
Jobs.
Jobs.
And families.
Family.
And
I
some
got
of
family.
it has been kind of hard.
Definitely hard.
You know? I know you know. And I wanted to tell you that I really couldn't have done all of that without your help.
Hitting me in the feels.
And in fact, all the help that you helped me with when we were younger is still helping me today.
You're welcome.
Right now.
You're welcome.
And that's super cool. I guess I just wanted to say that after all these years, I never forgot you.
We didn't forget you either.
And I'm super glad we're still friends. Thanks for listening.
Oh, you're welcome.
You look great.
Thanks.
Whatever it is you're doing,
I
it's
tried.
working.
That was the end of my video. Really good ending. I really liked it. Warming and touching. But that's all today, Silkies. This video is pretty long and I'm going to edit a lot of it out. But thanks for watching. If you watched this long, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching again, Silkies.